Nation, welcome to a 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is genuinely well. Let's get the disclaimer and let's get into it, Cancer Nation. Let's see, what's going on, Holy Spirit, for the Cancers for the next 7 days, Spirit Guides for the Cancers. First card out is Justice. This is Cancer. So you're dealing with a Libra. Yeah, you're definitely dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. That could be relevant. It definitely feels like the truth is coming out about something. Someone in your situation is going to get justice. It feels that someone does not want the truth to come out about something, but it seems like it is this King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that is bringing some sort of truth out. You've got Aquarius, the Star. You've got Strength, which is Leo. That comes out heavily in your reading. And you have Ten of Swords. And we're going to see what this is about. Okay? Because it definitely feels like there's a situation where someone is in turmoil. Seems like some of you are experiencing delays. Some of you could be dealing with someone who is an alcoholic. And I definitely feel that for some of you Cancerians, you either are a musician or you have a musical talent. You're a musical genius of some sort. You could possibly be getting back into the booth. You could be getting back into creativity, this sort of thing. It seems like music is your first love. This week, it definitely feels like your spirit guides are saying, observe the details of particular situations. You could be researching, you could be doing some sort of information, looking for some sort of information is what I'm trying to say. But especially when it comes to a child, it feels that for some of you Cancerians or cross watchers, there's something going on with a kid. There's turmoil within the household, this sort of thing. Seems like you're reevaluating some things in your life this week, Cancer or cross-watcher. Somebody passed away. It seems like this would have been a recent thing for some of you. You're going to be doing a lot of multitasking this week, Cancer. It feels like there's a lot that's going to be on your plate. You might be hungrier than usual. And it definitely feels like there's something going on with your phone screen. Maybe it got cracked. I feel like something's going on with your phone. If it's not your phone, it might be somebody else's. You gotta be dealing with an Aquarius. You gotta be. Spirit guys, what's going on with the Cancers? Somebody knows that they messed up a situation. Cancer or cross watcher. Let's see what this is about. Is this a relationship? Or is this something else? Random side note. Take care of your license. It feels like somebody's license could possibly be suspended. Maybe there's something you need to pay in court. Some of you are dealing with an Aries. Someone to say you're on the Aries Pisces cusp. I'm talking to Cancers. What did you mess up? Or maybe it's this King of Pentacles that messed something up. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn is relevant in your situation. Is this your dad? It looks like there's something going on with father and child. Somebody's coming back to be around children, possibly to provide for a child, because it definitely feels like there's some sort of provision that's being made, or there's somebody that might need to pay up for a child. Or at least pay attention to a child. Because it looks like the mother might be kind of the single parent. And it seems that there is a male figure, possibly a male figure that might be coming in to step in for a child. This is somebody that feels like they messed things up. Yeah. For some of you, this is a male role model in your life. Somebody feels like they messed up a situation. So now it feels like somebody feels the need to come in to make an effort to fix things. Yes, to provide in the life of a child. These do not have to be your children. They could definitely be children that are in your life. Somebody messed things up. This could be a mom. This could be parental guilt that you're having about things. This could be a parent that feels like they messed up a child's upbringing, messed up in a child's upbringing, and they're wanting to fix things. There's this King of Cups. This could be you, Cancer, or you're dealing with someone who is the King of Cups. There's definitely communication coming through. There's communication coming through from a friend that maybe you lost contact with. And this King of Pentacles is a Virgo for some of you. Or you have Virgo in your chart. See, somebody had to have passed. Somebody does need to pay attention. This feels like Spirit is trying to bring someone's attention to a child. There could be a child that could be going through it with school. There could be a child that could be getting suspended from school. There's a child that's possibly being bullied at school. Somebody feels like they messed up by walking away, by not being around, not being present. Once again, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn is dominating your reading. Someone would like to know what the future holds. And the only way that they're going to really know is to reach out and to say something. Maybe somebody, maybe this is someone, this is a father figure. Then this feels like somebody has kids in more than one household. And maybe this is somebody that feels stretched thin and feels like they can't really provide for every child that they have. Some of you are separated from children or from family due to distance. Somebody is thinking about you, but not saying it. And there is definitely something that your spirit guides are trying to reveal to you about something that's going on in your situation that you don't see clearly. You got some gossip that's going on in your situation. Cancer, it definitely feels like you're bending over backwards for someone. Or you have. There's a message that comes through. It seems like somebody wants to send you a message, but they're blocked, Cancer. Maybe you left from a previous location. Yeah, it looks like somebody wants to come to you too. Maybe you moved. Something's going on at work for you too. Some of you are dealing with someone who has an alcohol addiction. Or this is somebody that's just been down on their luck. Cancer, a cross-watcher. Somebody could possibly be facing homelessness. It definitely feels like somebody is lost in thought, thinking about the situation. Seems like maybe somebody did have money and now they don't. And they're definitely seeing you as someone who doesn't want to be bothered. You got the Two of Cups with the Seven of Swords. For some of you, I think that if this is a relationship that you're in, somebody's definitely doing something behind your back, or they have. Somebody could have gone and gotten somebody else pregnant. Somebody could have had a baby on you. Cancer or cross-watcher. But this is definitely your spirit guide saying, watch your back. Yeah, for some of you, it's family members. What's going on with your love relationships? Let's see there. Somebody feels like they messed up a situation, especially a relationship, a romantic one. It seems like now you know the truth. Somebody went out of their way, Cancers or cross-watchers, to cover something up. And like I said, some of you, this is some sort of cover-up that's happening this week. And it all comes out to the open. This is the week that you see the truth about something that's going on, something that someone is doing in your energy. This has something to do with an Aries for some of you. Aries, sun, moon, or rising. Yeah, see, somebody does want to come back. This is like an on-again, off-again relationship that you have with someone of the same old pattern. You might be getting readings. Or maybe this is just you. Maybe you're just heavily into tarot. You could be someone that reads, or you're possibly going to a reader to maybe get some insight about some things that are going on about, okay, yeah, somebody is looking at tarot because they're trying to figure out if their partner is trustworthy. Can they really trust what their partner is saying? Because it definitely feels like somebody is looking for some sort of information. It seems like whatever information somebody is looking for is possibly on the computer or online. I mentioned to you, the truth is going to be revealed, and somebody does not want the truth to come out about something. And I was mentioning to you, the truth is possibly being revealed by this King of Swords, or this is who is looking for this information. Whatever you find out about Ten of Swords, it feels like it's some sort of betrayal. Some sort of betrayal comes to light. What are we talking about, spirit guides? Come on as soon as I part the deck. You're finding out about a betrayal. You're finding out about something that has been done behind your back. What is this? Somebody knows that they messed up. What did they do? Somebody is part of the military. They have a military background. Whatever happened. Okay, so it's an attack. Some of you are obviously in a violent relationship. We talked about that. Children, and there being turmoil. See at the bottom, turmoil? Turmoil in the home. Seems like there's a lot of fighting on the home front. I think some of you are in a DV situation. Now, if this was not a physical attack, then this definitely is a verbal attack. It seems like there are people that are going at it back and forth. Regarding the truth that somebody is finding out. The wall. Somebody has a wall up. There's some sort of an obstacle in a relationship. The funny thing is reconciliations. So this feels like you're obviously having an issue with someone. Okay, that's the issue. The betrayal, Ten of Swords. It may have something to do with a Gemini. It's the week that you get clarity about some things that are going on in your situation. What is this? Watch your words. So this could definitely be an attack on a child. Or somebody is just attacking everybody in the household. Watch your words. Why? It's because of, what's the cause of this? It's the truth. No more hiding. So again, I was telling you the truth is coming out. Somebody is hiding the truth. Spirit says no more hiding. So again, whatever needs to be known this week is coming up. This is something that you've been waiting to find out about, it looks like. Now, the fact that the truth comes out, the truth is going to vary for a lot of different people about whatever this is that's being revealed. It seems like you get the clarity that you need because your spirit guides are coming in to remove whatever needs to be removed, whatever blinders need to be removed, so that you can see the full scope of what's going on. And like I mentioned to you, for some of you, this is going on with somebody else around you if it's not going on with you directly. Now, somebody's definitely struggling. They're really going through it. I think this is a kid. I think there's something that maybe you see connected to a child that they do not. It seems like you might see the look on somebody's face. It's a child or somebody that you might feel is very naive. It's about the people that they're keeping company with. There's a child that's going through a lot of peer pressure. And there might be a child, maybe this is a teenager or a young adult that's going through it. And they're seeing the truth about certain individuals. You got the Tower. I think this is what's going on in your head. Spirit guys, show me more about the Cancer Nation. There's something going on with the child, I feel. They feel trapped. Somebody feels trapped in like a hostile environment. And for some of you, the hostile environment is within emotionally. Somebody's feeling very guilty, a lot of guilt. Like somebody's world is shattered. Something happened for some of you. It's a betrayal. We talked about that. But somebody feels like they messed up a situation. Maybe it's finances. Maybe for some of you Cancerians, it's an overspending issue, or it's a financial situation that has you in a bind. And maybe you feel as though you kind of messed up a chance to move forward, and now you feel stuck. You're not sure what to do next or what step to take when it comes to a particular situation. Feels like you're having problems trusting certain individuals that are around you. Definitely feels like your spirit guides are going out of their way to talk to you about things. Seems like you're experiencing some delays, and this is something that's kind of making you feel very emotional. But besides that, it feels like somebody has attacked you. Attacked a child, or definitely attacked somebody's, especially online. Something is going on in front of others, and someone feels embarrassed. Yes. Leo is dominating your reading. See, something is causing, let your emotions flow. Something has caused, something that has been said has really hurt someone's feelings. Wash away your burdens. It definitely feels like you're struggling, you're going through something. It feels like somebody is kicking you when you're down. Share your thoughts. So maybe right now you're just kind of to yourself. You're processing everything on your own. Or like I mentioned to you, there's somebody that's going that may feel like they're at a low point. Maybe there's somebody that feels like they hit rock bottom in their life. They messed up. And they may need a shoulder to cry on. Somebody's been going through something. Cancer or cross watcher. It seems like the truth really hurts. And it seems like somebody's not sure what to do about maybe some truth that they find out about this week. Because it feels like the truth really hurts, and somebody is just needing some time to process what they're feeling or what they're going through. Yeah. Somebody this week, Cancer or cross watcher, might be trying to come up with a message. They're trying to figure out what to say. It's kind of get things back on track. Somebody could be a weed smoker, by the way. Cancers always get through. Some of you, this is single mom. I mentioned to you something might be going on with a child, and you could definitely be the one to give this child comfort Or like I mentioned, it feels like this is who you're being raised by. Some of you are being raised by single parents. Even if there is a secondary parent in the household, it feels like there is a primary parent for some of you. And maybe somebody is maybe like a weekend parent, a weekend dad, or that sort of thing. Or just a complete absentee parent is in the picture or not in the picture, and this is who's coming back. But there's definitely a child that's struggling through something, possibly with school. There's a child that might be struggling, not knowing that they're having self-esteem issues. They're very intelligent, this child. It just feels like there's no one to give them that boost of confidence. But it seems like for some of you, there's a kid that's just really going through it at school, kind of struggling with some things, going through some disappointments, but especially a Pisces child with fire in their chart. This is a parent-child situation. So there is a kid, they might feel like they can't go to their other parent for advice, especially if this is a son or something such as like a male child, and he's going through, maybe he's pubescent, maybe he's dating a teenager, or like I mentioned to you, a young adult. They feel like they don't have direction. Or there's a parent that's just been incarcerated. It's this sort of thing. It's your baby. For some of you, this is your youngest. Or some of you, you're finding out about a baby. Maybe you're looking through some old photo albums. Maybe you're looking at your baby picture or whatever, or your child's picture when they were younger. But yeah, it just looks like whatever you find out about this week, it puts you in a position of acceptance. Or this is your spirit guide saying, look at the situation for what it really is, Cancer. There's certain things that you might see this week that might be kind of painful, that might be kind of devastating, disappointing. It seems like you're going to be able to push through, but it also feels like you might be kind of hard on yourself or just hard on your circumstances. Excuse me. It seems like there's something going on with it. Transportation. You're in need of transportation. This might be a child that might be asking for your help to get somewhere. Seems like maybe you're low on gas money or whatever. Something's going on with your money. It just seems like you're trying to turn it around, but something hit your pockets pretty hard. And it just seems like day to day, it seems like you're worried about things. Are you worried about court? Because it seems like that's a legal situation that maybe you're dealing with. You're worried about how a legal situation may turn out. Some of you are concerned whether or not you should leave. If it's time to pick up and leave, maybe it's time to go to a different city. It seems like some of you could be considering this, but above anything, especially when it comes to your loved ones and those that you're looking out for, as I mentioned, maybe they're not your children. Maybe you are a school teacher. Maybe you look out for other children. Maybe that you have younger or older siblings. These are your nieces, your nephews, your grands. Watch your words. Because it looks like words really do have a deep and lasting effect. And it looks like there's a desire to fix things. Somebody may want to. Now, if this is a child, you might feel that they're a bit defiant. Maybe you feel like they're not really heeding advice. Maybe this is in the aftermath of something. Maybe you did give someone advice and they didn't listen to that advice. And they're like, oh my God, why didn't I listen? It's that sort of thing. I mentioned to you, some of you, you're devastated because somebody passed away. And this is something that you're overwhelmed by. Either somebody did or you're worried that somebody might. So back to this transportation situation. What's going on with your car? Because it looks like something has affected your ability to travel. Did you get into a car accident? Spirit guys, what's going on with cancers? What's going on with the vehicle? Yeah, something's going on with your vehicle. The name Hawkins could be relevant. Three of Swords. I think you may have gotten into a car accident. Either you did, or you could be witnessing a car accident. It doesn't have to be anything devastating like that. Unless someone passed through a car accident I mentioned to you. Maybe that's just something that's got you down. Is that. Check the tires on your vehicle. Cancer or cross watcher, maybe the tire pressure is low, or maybe it's just time to change your tires. You're having some sort of mishap when it comes to a vehicle. Some of you are moving from place to place. Maybe this was in your upbringing. Maybe you're a military brat. Maybe you were moving, excuse me, from place to place. Changing something about your hair, Cancer or cross watcher. You might be eating a lot of, do you just like ice cream like that? Maybe you're just really indulging in a lot of sweets lately. You got a really big sweet tooth. Could possibly be eating out a lot. But yeah, it seems like you might be getting on a child's case about their homework, about their assignments. It definitely feels like there's a child that's kind of behind in their work. Oh, maybe they're getting a tutor. Maybe it's not a bad idea to get a tutor for a child. It definitely feels like there's a child that might learn differently, learn slower, or like I said, they have some sort of challenge when it comes to learning in school. Some of you Cancerians, you're starting a house hunting search. Or it might be time to. You're looking for a house, you're looking for another job, you're definitely looking for another car. You're doing some car shopping. Or your kid wants a car, they're asking for some transportation sort of thing. You got a Taurus that answers your reading. Some of you are out of a job, Cancer. Some of you are business owners and maybe your business is just kind of slow right now. Because it looks like something has affected your cash flow. Like your income has been impacted by something. It's the fact that maybe you're not able to keep cash in your hands. Looks like you might be overspending. Some of you, maybe you might feel that you're living beyond your means. Maybe it's the economy. Yep, you're packing and moving. Okay, so if you haven't, I don't know, are you moving from place to place? It seems like you're going someplace. Or wherever you're living now is temporary. You got some broken dishes. It's a Gemini that comes up in your energy. Okay, yeah, we got some contracts that are coming in. Okay, let's talk about this. What's going on with this contract, spirit guys? Some of you, it's a job offer. So some of you could be offered a new job. There's something you need to sign. It feels like you got a deadline that maybe you need to get something in as far as paperwork is concerned. Okay. Okay, you got a contract that I feel. Some of you, it's a divorce. Okay, because some of you are definitely going through a separation. This could be somebody saying, you know what, sign these papers. I'm done. This isn't working out. This sort of thing. This is either something that somebody is worried about, or this is the week that, yeah, somebody is like, I'm done here. I can't do this anymore. Somebody has been hanging around in a situation for the longest, and it seems like somebody is just realizing that it's time to finalize certain things due to deception, due to the fact that somebody's being catfished. Be mindful of what's going on online. Some of you are online dating. Make sure that your spirit says take caution when it comes to those who are online dating. because something may not be what it appears to be, and somebody's situation may not be what it appears to be. Somebody might be married or they're in a whole relationship and they're deceiving you about it. Be mindful that you are not the secret or that you are not the one being played. Come on with it, because somebody is extremely deceptive. Somebody in your energy is not being real. And it definitely feels like the truth surfaces. Okay. So I mentioned to you, some of you are moving from place to place, or you're getting ready to move. Did you go through an eviction? Because it seems like somebody's like, I messed everything up. This is your finances. This is your credit. This feels like somebody is depressed over that. And it definitely feels like somebody does not know the right direction to move in. What you may not see is that you got something that's getting ready to be approved. It could be a loan. For some of you, this is a student loan. Maybe this is you maybe trying to figure out how to go back to school or to supplement your education, this sort of thing. This feels like this is a car loan for some of you. Some of you, it's a home loan. What's going on for Cancers? Okay, because you got some really good things that are getting ready to come through. It's just that you're focused on, I'm being pessimistic about your situation. It's like the way that you're, come on, didn't I say something about a car accident? You see that in the background? It's a car accident. Maybe this is why we're seeing caution tape. Maybe you need to get back to the insurance. Or you need to get insurance on a vehicle, comes right back out. Yeah. I think that's what's going on. It seems like you could be getting approved for another vehicle. Something's going on with a pet. Some of you could possibly be taking a pet to the vet's office. It looks like there's a pet that might need a checkup. And when was the last time you washed your car? I don't know. It seems like something could be going on with the visibility on your windshield. Cancer, a cross watcher. Just seems like you've really been going through it, but you've also just been kind of like just self-isolating. Something is definitely going on with work or productivity at work. It could be due to an injury at work. Did you get injured? You're filing a claim, an insurance claim, this feels like. Workers' comp claim. You're definitely trying to find out a strategy to get out of a financial pinch. Oh, you got a legal situation. Some of you have got something that you're having to pay. Okay, maybe it has something to do with court. It could possibly be a court fine. Something's taking you to court. So maybe this is the court battle that we're talking about. So maybe it's authority figures that are fighting. Spirit guys, what is going on? This feels like somebody is coming to your home for some of you. Spirit guys, what's going on with zodiac sign of Cancer? Yeah. I don't know what this is with a car. So you're commuting, you're going on a journey, you're traveling someplace, but I promise you something has affected your ability to travel. We talked about it. It's a car accident for some of you. It's time to get a new car. When it comes to your career, good, let's talk about it. Some of you, it feels like you're elevating your career. You're worried about things. It seems like you have a lot of anxiety, a lot of deadlines. There's a lot of pressure on you at work, it feels like. Do you just have a lot of dishes piling up? It just seems like maybe somebody's not doing chores at home, avoiding chores, or this sort of thing. Cancers. Yeah, you got a lot of pressure on you. Maybe you're thinking about leaving where you are to go someplace else. It's obvious that somebody wants to fix something with you. There's a burnt bridge that somebody has with you, and they're trying to fix this with you. But let's see what's going on at work. Maybe you're cooking more at home. Some of you are leaving a job. Did you leave? Yeah, it seems like something is done. A contract has come to a conclusion, a completion. It could be a lease. Maybe this is why you're leaving. Maybe this is where the pressure is on. It's house hunting. It's maybe finding out where your next place is. But for some of you, you're leaving a particular job. You're hanging on. And maybe this is where you feel like you messed up everything. Did you quit? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Even if you did, and I think that that's what this is, honestly. It seems like your work environment is just too chaotic. You got some backstabbers at work. You got someone that's trying, it says ruin at the bottom. So it feels that someone is trying to ruin you. Maybe this is where the betrayal is. It's at work. Backstabbers. And it seems like you're really worried about that. You got something, either you're in court or you're waiting for a decision to be made for you. Like you're waiting for the outcome of a decision and you're just worried about it. That's what I see. I don't know if you're waiting for somebody at work to make a decision on your behalf. Things have been delayed, possibly, or you're trying to make a decision about whether or not you're going to leave this job. That's what this looks like to me. Or you already did, and this is where you feel like you messed up. It seems like some of you are looking for a new job. There's a Leo. Maybe somebody has colored eyes, random side note. I think you're moving on to the next thing. I think you're trying to figure out what your next long-term investment is. And I think that you've got some good news that's coming in. I just feel that it's delayed. Random side note, do you need to buy a lock for something? Or you're contacting a locksmith? Be mindful of where you place your keys. And be mindful of being absent-minded and running out of the house and kind of like dropping stuff, like your phone. Leo is dominating your reading. Maybe this is who's at work, because it definitely feels like some of you work in a very competitive work environment, or at least that's how other people are trying to make it. Some of you, maybe you work in a beauty salon. You got a damp area in your house, Cancer, and maybe you have mold in your house. Maybe it's time to look into that. You're going back to a particular place, a city possibly, that maybe you used to live at, a place that's maybe connected to your childhood. Going to a concert also feels like maybe it's your school. You're going back someplace. Something is very nostalgic for you. But this feels like this is a place that you're trying to go to. Or maybe you're contemplating going to this place. But back to this whole thing with work. Maybe some of you work in healthcare. Or somebody's a tattoo artist. Random side note. You're negotiating something, okay? A contract. Maybe a contract ended and maybe you're trying to negotiate a new one. What is it with court? This is what I haven't figured out. We're going to get back to that. Seems like you could possibly be doing some spell work to help a court situation go accordingly, the way that you need it to go. Okay, so if you are waiting for a decision, for some of you, this is a court decision. This information comes back to you. You're getting news. You're getting news back about a court decision. This feels like this court decision, getting this is a relief. You're worried about it, but it feels like it gives you the ability to move forward. Or for some of you, you wanting to travel and you're worried, you're concerned about your ability to go someplace else. because it definitely feels like there's some place in particular that you're going. Or maybe if you're house hunting, maybe it's time to look in a particular location. Maybe it's where you're looking that's not yielding you the results that you need. It's this sort of thing. Something's going to work out. Something is delayed right now, Cancer or Crosswatcher. For some of you, it is genuinely time to leave something behind because Spirit is saying it's time to open some new chapters in your life. It's time to break free from some situations or even locations or people that are not, that are no longer aligned with what you have going on. That's what this feels like. Cancer or Crosswatcher. It just seems like you got a lot of other things that are going on in the background. And it also feels that somebody is coming back. Something's going on. I promise you something's going on with your tires. Maybe your children are having a competition, possibly. Okay, Spirit guides, what else is going on for the zodiac sign of Cancers over the next 7 days? This King of Pentacles will not stop coming up in your reading. Something's going to work out in your favor. Whatever this is that you're worried about that is not going to go according to plan actually does. It actually works out well. And it gives you the ability to rest and relax. Be mindful of a very defensive individual that's in your energy, possibly a fire sign in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Somebody is very defensive over the truth in your situation. You're worried about debt because it seems like you've really been struggling. So what's going on with the debt situation, Spirit guides? You got some money that's coming in. It's money that's being paid out to you. This is a financial need that you have. Something gives you the ability to pay a bill. Something that's just very pressing. You're very pressed by something, it feels. Deadlines and this sort of thing. There's something that you need or that a child needs. This seems like there is the ability to provide. This is your spirit guides coming in to give you some sort of provision. I think you're buying a new car. I think you're looking at cars. I think you're doing some car shopping. Whatever this is, it feels like it's going to be important. It seems like you've got some debts that you're needing to pay off. Cancer is a cross watcher. Because you have some money coming in, it gives you the ability to get some things paid off. Yeah, because it definitely feels like you need a job. Either your job ended, like I said, or it's just that a business, maybe you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, but things have just kind of slowed down. Things will begin to pick up again. It just does. For some of you, it feels like somebody is trying to slow things down for you. We talked about a competitor. Someone sees you as competition, Cancer or Crosswatcher, and someone has their eye on your money or your job security, and they don't want you to feel confident at your job. You're going to prevail regardless of this. But it does, again, it feels like you're living beyond your means. So it feels like you could be making some adjustments when it comes to your spending. This feels like this is going to be something that's very important in any sort of legal situation that you have. For some of you, this is why your pockets are the way that they are. It feels like it's a legal situation that's emptying your pocket. Or this is, someone needs to pay child support, and they do. And you might have to go and talk to somebody at the court to make an adjustment there. Anything else, Spirit guys, that maybe I missed or that we didn't address? Focus and then act. Something has got you out of focus. Something has gotten you to a place where you're feeling depressed and pessimistic about things. You guys are saying you got to focus this week. You're focused on the wrong things. I mean, it's okay to look back and reflect, on things that maybe didn't go right. But it feels like your guys are saying don't waste valuable time dwelling on things that didn't work out or things that did not go as planned, especially with whatever happened last week. It seems like there's something you wanted to do last week and it was a fail. Your spirit guides say do something differently this week when it comes to your situation. Focus and then act, because it seems like you're acting, you're reacting to situations, or you're trying to make decisions in a frazzled, anxious state of mind, or a very exhausted state of mind. It feels like you're not getting proper rest. You're not listening to your intuition. You feel like you're not getting clarity. And it seems like there's certain things that you could be doing to help yourself in your situation, Cancer, for some of you. And it seems like it's fear that's just kind of knocking at your brain, knocking at the door of your brain. You're being resistant and closed off to something that your spirit guides are informing you or and telling you is the best thing to do. But it seems like you're not really following through. So this week, your spirit guides say focus, Cancer or cross watcher, and then act. It seems like you're doing everything at the last minute. You got some decisions that you're needing to make. Certain things are out of your hands, though. Certain things this week are going to require patience. You might have to wait. Like I said, you're waiting for certain decisions to be made. Your spirit guides are saying be patient. It feels like you're going to be shown the way. Yes, your spirit guides say completion. Something has come to a completion. Something is coming to a close. I feel that for a lot of you, it's a contract. This is you possibly deciding whether or not a contract is going to be renewed. You're going to renew a contract or whatever, or it's a relationship. For some of you, this is a relationship that's over. It's done. And spirit guides are saying, let it be. Apparently, my baby thinks his video is hilarious. So that's why he's laughing. Yeah, it just feels like that this is what's going on. Okay. Your social battery is drained. It's like you're just over it. So you're not really wanting to socialize this week. So other people might be looking at you this week, Cancer or cross watcher, as antisocial. See, what you don't see about the situation, Cancer or cross watcher, is that you got a breakthrough that's getting ready to happen. So maybe this is spirit guides encouraging you to laugh more, Cancer or cross watcher. It feels like you're taking life really seriously. It feels like your spirit guides are saying to laugh with the innocence of a child. You know what I mean? Enjoy things like a child would. To laugh more. Okay, so you do definitely want to protect your energy. Because definitely for some of you, this feels like you're under a spiritual attack. That's what this attack is. And you just really been going through it. And you're really heartbroken. You're grieved over certain situations. They're going to work out. We talked about that you've got a breakthrough that's coming up. This is somebody that feels like somebody doesn't care. Someone wishes that someone would show that they care. Like I said, it seems that something is going on with a child. And there could be a child that may feel like the adults in their lives are kind of caught up in their own lives, in their own circumstances. But they don't see what might be going on with them. So it feels that there is a desire for someone to show that they genuinely care about how someone is feeling. Holy Spirit, what is the advice for the Cancer Nation for the next 7 days? Quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. It feels like you might just need some time by yourself. So certain people might interpret you as ghosting them. But really what it truly is that you just need a chance to recharge. Spirit guides are saying, take that time. so that you can bounce back. Babe. Advice, stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Your spirit guides definitely want you to worry less. We talked about that. You got a breakthrough that's getting ready to happen. I don't think you see that at the beginning of the week because, as I mentioned to you, you're focused on what's going wrong. It just may have been a very hard week for you last week. Things have a way of working out. And I think you're going to see a solution to a particular dilemma that you've been going through within the next 7 days, Cancer Cross Watcher. With that, Cancers, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you felt that this reading was helpful, give this reading a thumbs up. Consider subbing to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. Consider leaving a comment. You never know how your bravery and honesty will help another in the comments. Thank you, Cancer Nation and Cross Watchers, for deciding to tune in this week. Have a blessed, beautiful, and productive week, Cancer Nation. I'll see y'all in the next one.